Good morning, YouTube. We're going to do a quick video on an EP that was sent to me by Tito from Everlasting Spew Records. It is from a band called Engulf, and it is Subsumed Atrocities. So basically, it's a 2-song EP, and apparently their plan is to do a couple more EPs this year. And maybe an LP after. I'm not sure yet. I don't want to say incorrectly. But I told Tito, since he was cool enough to send me this, that I would go ahead and do kind of a video on my initial reaction to this. I've listened to it about 4 times now, and I'll go ahead and tell you what I think about it. First, we'll start with the cover art. This cover art is amazing. Whoever painted this, I'm a sucker for psychedelic stuff, let alone psychedelic outer space stuff. But it's really cool. It's like a pair of hands, like shooting some kind of energy. It's like blasting this guy. He looks like he's wearing armor and has an axe. But I don't know how well this will come out. But I mean, I'm gonna put a link for where you get this so you can see it in a little bit better detail. But the art really grabbed me before anything, before I could even hear it. So I knew it was probably gonna be cool. I seem to have a pretty good knack for telling by album art whether I'm gonna like something. And yeah, this is kick-ass album art. So whoever you were that painted this, dude, you're awesome. I want to see more of your stuff. I'm actually gonna look and see if it's on the back. Misanthropic Art. That's who did this. You guys, you're awesome. I'm gonna check more of your stuff out. All right, let's go into the actual music. Like I said, I've listened to this about 4 times. When it arrived in the mail with my Hideous Divinity album, I gave it a listen. I've listened to the link that Tito sent me on YouTube. And then I've listened to this. I listened to this at the gym the other day, and so it's then one more time. So it's been about 4 listens. And I'm really kind of wrapping my brain around it because I haven't listened to a lot of stuff quite exactly like this. I've obviously listened to a ton of death metal, but nothing really quite like this. I don't really know how to properly describe it, but it's definitely death metal. And it's kind of, to me, it has a very raw sounding to it. It does not sound overproduced. Yeah, I can still hear everything clear enough that I like it. And I'm really picky about that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that just sounds sludgy, and I can't get into it because I can't hear, the instruments and stuff and tell what's going on. And I can clearly hear what's going on in this. I guess it's one guy that does this. I feel like he has a really good ear for how to write a song, and that is probably more important to me than anything. Right up there with clean recording, is the way that the songs are put together and written. There's a nice flow from riff to riff overall. And it's interesting because, like I said, this is a 2-song EP. And the 2 songs are fairly different, and I was talking to Tito about this. You've got the first song, Aeons of Hate, and then the second song called Graviton. And Aeons of Hate, upon my initial reactions, now I've got to listen to this more, but my initial reactions were it has a more cyclic feel, kind of a more traditional, metal song feel, whereas Graviton seemed like it was a little more dissonant feel to it. And they're both cool. I like them both. Now, because of my personal taste, I prefer Aeons of Hate because it has kind of more of a back and forth, kind of like, it almost goes back to call and response blues. I mean, that's how old that music pattern is. But it has that in it more than Graviton does to me. I can see a lot of people who are into more dissonant metal, like gore guts and shit like that. They may prefer Graviton, but either way, it's going to be interesting. This is my first exposure to the band, so I don't know if more material is going to lean more towards Aeons of Hate or Graviton. Either way, I'm definitely interested to see what these guys are going to do. It's caught my attention for sure, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see more hype from these guys in the upcoming year as more material's out. But yeah, I'm definitely giving this a thumbs up. It's really cool, really different than a lot of stuff that I listen to personally, and I love variety. That's the great thing about any music. There's like different kind of music styles for different moods. I'm not sure exactly what mood this would be best for. It was perfectly great for me hammering the shit out of a bike at the gym, so that was great. It's very high energy, if that tells you anything. But yeah, I'll link you guys up. I'm going to put a link in the description for where you can buy this, and then I'll throw a YouTube link in there for where you can listen to it and check it out before you buy. But yeah, this is Subsumed Atrocities by Engulf. Thanks, Tito. Bye, guys.